All right, Coach, first off, your thoughts on the game tonight.
I thought it was a great game, hard fought. Both teams really, I thought, left everything out there on the court. It's unfortunate that a team ends up losing in that situation, but we got off to a good start and they came roaring back, and we battled back and forth, and both teams, I thought did a fantastic job out there, and we were able to stretch it late in the second half, and then they had to do whatever, the only thing that they really could do was foul, try to make the game longer. We needed to step to the line and make some free throws, and this one over here to my left did a great job stepping up there and hitting four to kind of push it back to a 3-possession game. And again, I'm really proud of our kids. It wasn't easy. Both games that we played in this weekend was not easy, but we can learn from that, and that's good for us. It's good for us to be in these situations, because I have a lot of teachable moments that I can talk to our student athletes about of what needs to happen the next time we're in that situation, because we were victorious. It's a lot easier than if we were the team that lost and then try to have teachable moments. So I'm pleased. I'm really proud of them. They've worked extremely hard to get to this point, and we're ready to take the next step.
Coach, can you talk a little bit? Do you enjoy watching your team step up to the free throw line at the end of games? Any nerves start coming into play? I think you were 6 out of 12 in the last minute, and it was 3 for 9 at one point.
Yeah. Again, I think that's a process, Scott. If Cassie would have stepped up there and hit that first one, then I think it would have just flowed for the rest of the women that stepped up to the line. But as we know, shooting's contagious, and we get on a roll, everybody's hot, everybody's in a zone, we clunk one, and then everybody else is kind of short, stiff in it, they're like, really don't know if I want to shoot it, kind of thing. And, Kristen went up there and she was ice, she just, it didn't seem like anything fazed her, and she just took her dribbles and lined her up and nothing but net. So, are there nerves? Well, of course there are, but I had confidence in them. There's not one kid out there on the floor in that situation that I wouldn't be comfortable with at the line. They just need to believe in themselves and step up there and knock it down.
Kristen, can you talk a little bit about stepping up and knocking them down, being still kind of in the balance?
You just got to step up there kind of knowing you're going to make it and visualizing you're going to make it, and just kind of not really think about the game, I guess. Just focus on the free throw at hand and just use your legs and get in there.
Any nerves at all, or you enjoy that kind of situation,
yeah,
especially being a senior?
It doesn't faze me. I don't really mind it.
Coach, can you talk? I thought you guys did a great job against their press. They got very few points off of their press. Can you talk a little bit about that? And he said it was, you thought, by far the lowest turnover total they've had this year by an opponent.
Well, I didn't think we were that sharp, to be honest with you. But
really?
Yeah, we had a few lollipop passes. We didn't have people where we needed to be. We didn't reverse the ball and take it away far enough to stretch them. But again, looking at the stats, having 13 turnovers to go against pressure for the entire game, I'm happy with that. So again, that's part of the game. That's part of their style. We knew that from playing them back in November, that they were going to press and then drop back into that zone. But for the most part, yeah, I'm pleased. But we could have done a better job with it, just like we could have done a better job with our zone offense. I thought we were passive, not really attacking and getting the ball inside, and we were able to get them into some foul trouble, but it wasn't because we were attacking inside. That's for sure. It was more in transition.
Girls, can you talk a little bit about getting to the Sweet 16 another time here? Just maybe compare getting there this time and this team compared to the last couple of years getting there.
Well, we've got experience this year coming back, just only losing one senior. So I think it puts us in a pretty good spot, pretty confident about it.
We just know we can do it because we're so deep and we have so many fresh legs that can just run it and just fill people's positions whenever. anybody goes out is having a rough day.
Actually, can you talk a little bit about being kind of the inside presence against that 2-3 zone? And I know Coach yesterday was talking about she didn't want to settle for three-pointers. She wanted to pound the ball inside. And that's kind of where you come in handy.
Didn't really do that today either. Still was hanging on the outside, but I basically just kind of went inside on the transition. But gonna work on that better. But I think I went up stronger today and was more confident because just didn't play well inside yesterday. Gonna do better next week.
I think it really helps, Scott, when you have 6 kids in double figures. Yesterday, I think we had 4 or 5, and that's just, you know, again, our depth. Can't key in on one kid. Everybody played their role, did a decent job with it. I would have liked to have defended them better. They were hot in that first half. Oh my goodness, 8 for 16 from the 3-point line, and I really didn't think our closeouts were all that bad. I mean, there were some where our hands weren't up, but boy, they were on fire, and I didn't think they could sustain how well they shot the ball from the first half into the second, and you know they dropped a little bit down to 3-point range. They only took 7. Then in the second half, they were 2 for 7. So maybe we did do a better job of getting out to the shooters, only taking 7. But you know they're walking out of here shooting 43% from the floor, 43% from threes, and 88% from the line, and they out rebounded us by 1, and they lose the game. So you know Brian's a great coach. He's a great friend. Simpson just really played a great game, and it's unfortunate that somebody had to lose, but I sure am happy and proud for these women that we're moving on.
Ashley and Kristen, can you talk a little bit about the first time you played them and maybe the difference this time around?
Well, the first time we played them, I'm sure like they just haven't played as much, so they played more together now, and so they're used to playing together just like we are. We've gotten a lot better, and they just have gotten a lot better.
That was a long time ago.
It was. It was 4 games in. I mean, I think it was their 5th game. I think they were 1-3, or one in.
Yeah, it was really early.
Yeah, I think they had 1 win. River had beaten them, and somebody else had beaten them. So I know they had 2 losses when we played them. But then they went on. I think after we beat them, I think they went on like a 16-game winning streak, something like that. So. You know they're a great team. They've got some great athletes.
Ashley, was it rough inside tonight compared to some others, or wasn't it?
No, I think it's about the same. I mean, the girl is a lot taller than me, but it's nothing I haven't faced in the WIAC. With Eau Claire having a couple 6'4" girls, but just gotta keep attacking inside. So.
Kristen, matter to you guys if you host a sectional or have to go on the road? Does it matter either way?
I mean, it'd be pretty cool to be at home, but either way, we have to take care of business, so it's just another game, another road trip. So
That's right. It really, for us, Scott, we just want to win and move on. That's what we're trying to do. We're in survival mode right now, and if we're fortunate to host, we'd be happy to entertain 3 institutions here. I think we do a great job. I think our administration does a great job, with that. And if we have to go on the road, we'll be happy to pack our bags and go on the road.
Awesome.
Anything else?
Thank you, ladies. Coach.
All right, Coach, ladies, thank you very much.